What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 3 build guide. Today we are going to be talking about the fastest key farming build for Barbarian. It's actually really close to the fastest build in the game for farming keys, if I'm honest. But before we hop into it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Anything you can do to help out the channel for free. And don't forget, I am going to do a giveaway as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. In order to enter the giveaway, you have to be a subscriber, you have to like and comment on a video that is included, and then after we hit 1,000, I will give away either a copy of D4 or another game of your choice if you already have pre-purchased it or if it's a little after the release. Anyway, let's hop right into it. So this is going to be a whirlwind build. This is a little different from most of the speed builds because I like the way this one plays. It's a little easier, it's a little faster, and it's just a little ridiculous. So let's start out by saying I do not put strength into my Paragon points when I am doing these because I want people to see that you do not have to be high Paragon for this stuff to work. I have 6,700 strength, which is incredibly, incredibly low. Most of my gear has not been re-rolled, most of it is poop, and yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So Mantle of Channeling, while channeling Siphon, Blow, Whirlwind, anything that channels, you deal extra damage and you take reduced damage. This one's not a good roll. This one's 20 out of 25%, but it helps. Helm of the Waste, 2-piece waist set. Increases the damage per second by rend by 500% and increases its duration to 15 seconds. 4-piece, during Whirlwind and for 3 seconds after, you gain 50% damage reduction and your applied rends deal triple damage. 6 set, Whirlwind gains the effect of the Dust Devil's rune, and all Whirlwind and rend damage is increased by 10,000%. So we are wearing the helmet, the hands, the legs, the chest, and the feet. And the reason being is we need the shoulder slot for Mantle of Channeling. We are wearing Squirt's necklace. This one is just the one that I have crafted into a primal for a different build. We're not even using fire skills, so it's fine. The reason I have fire skills on everything we will go over in just a second. We're using Warzekian arm guards. This is for the move speed because we are going to be zooming. We are using Lamentation because Rin now stacks up to twice and deals extra damage. We are using Rochelle's Ring of Larceny because fearing an enemy gives you move speed, and we are going to have fear on hit on the ring, so you know, every now and then you hit it. There's something we will go over in these skills in a minute that can keep that up more, but we'll talk about that in a second. We have fire skills on a Stone of Jordan that's dex rolled. I'm literally just using this for the fire skills and the damage against elites. And then I'm using the BK weapons. Most of these builds use Ambo's Pride and Ingwim, but I'm using the BK weapons because ease of play and speed. So we're just trying to farm keys absolutely as fast as possible. The other build I'll go over with this set is going to use these two items, but we'll cover that in another video. So the gems, we got cooldown in the hat, we have resistances in all the gear, we have emeralds in the weapons for extra critical hit damage, we have Boon of the Hoarder, we have Tyguk for armor and more damage, and we have Bane of the Trapped for dealing more damage to slowed enemies, and since everything's in melee, they're going to be slowed. Your items should be itemized in cooldown, crit. That's the 3 most important. You also want your elemental damages where you can get them when you're putting the push build together. In the cube, we have the Ring of Royal Grandeur, so we have the 6 set since we're not wearing the shoulders. We have the Gold Wrap, Boon of the Hoarder, Infinity Toughness. Everybody knows how that works. It's amazing. And they have Ambo's Pride. Attacking with Whirlwind also applies Rend, and the total damage of Rend is dealt over 1 second. That's what makes the build work. It makes it incredibly easy to just hold down one button and win the game. Alright, let's go over the skills. So the one thing you can change is you can make Battle Rage into Threatening Shout, Terrify. That way you can always have the fear on call. You can fear all the time. But I prefer using Battle Rage with Ferocity so that we have the 15% all the time, and then you get the Rochelle's Ring on occasion, right? So Bloodbath on Rend, because when they die, they blow up, deal more damage. Whirlwind Hurricane, since we're using the Bull Kathos weapons, we can use Hurricane to pull them in instead of using the one that gives us back Fury on hit, which makes this much easier to play and much faster. I mean, obviously in T16 it's going to be a cakewalk regardless, but there's that. Sprint Marathon, movement speed. Ignore Pain Bravado, movement speed. Wrath of the Berserker Insanity, just pop it when you can. You literally don't need that. We're using Unforgiving, we're generating Fury at all times. We're using Rampage, you kill enemies, you get more strength, you're getting stacked up, you're getting more damage. Nerves of Steel, just in case we get one shot before our toughness gets up. Boon of Bull Kathos to reduce the cooldown on Wrath of the Berserker. Alright, so now that we've gone over everything, let's go hop into a Rift and I will show you exactly how crazy this is. Go ahead and pop your Battle Rage before we even get started. Hold down right click, press 1, 2, 3. That's it. This is the build. Hold down right click, press 1, 2, 3. Whenever Marathon falls off, press it again. That's it. And then you want to be watching your Bravado. That way, you know, Ignore Pain comes up. You want to pop it because it's movement speed. If you have not seen any of my T16 videos, I do not pick up legendaries unless they are primals when I am farming keys, so do not be alarmed that I am not going back for the legendaries. Also, the mobs are getting pulled to me, they're getting deleted. You're going to one-shot things. As long as you got the build put together properly, you're just going to delete everything. Like, it is incredibly easy to play. The damage is obscene, the toughness is obscene. Like, there is no reason not to put this together if you have a barbarian. This is definitely the best build for doing keys. I haven't done the testing to see if this version specifically is the best for doing bounties, but I can go over that at some point. If you'd like to see that, go ahead and put it in the comments and I will give it a go in a little while and we will see if that's something people want to see. So yeah, so we're already done with the rifts. 2 floors, you just delete the fucking world, right? It's super easy. Yeah, we don't care. Easy money, easy keys, easy everything. There you go. Farm your keys with your barbarian. This is one of the fastest builds. Stuck around, thanks for being here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway, and get those legendaries.